Okay, it's Tuesday night, but it's Wednesday over in Europe, and trying to make some money here on New Zealand dollar. So I'm getting in at the lows because I thought it's cheaper. So I'm on the daily chart here looking for highs and lows. So there's a highway back here on close. So if you draw a line here, you can see we're coming back into a big top becoming a bottom. So anytime you can buy in this window, I think you're getting a great deal because I think we're going to par. So I've seen this pattern before in the British pound when it was going up a long time ago. I noticed this whole kind of, marches out, breaks out, pulls back, consolidates here, and, just hell bent on taking that out and continuing to 90 cents. It's going to be quite the, if we can hold this. Of course, we already broke this trend line, so maybe all bets are off. But maybe we're going to have to walk down something like this. Come down and back into the 84s. But for the moment, this is becoming a big deal. This double top back here is, to me, a big deal. So if I put a trend line right there. So, yeah, the rules of the game are anytime you can put a trend line in, say for here, if you can find these peaks on close, come across like this, and you got a triple top becoming a bottom, pulls back, and you're off to the races, and it starts taking out the god's got to stop here. This top becomes a bottom on price movement. So here's the head and shoulders. Here's two shoulders and a head. Takes you support out to here. There's shoulder one, shoulder two, head. There's another head and shoulders at an angle. So this takes you out to here for support. So this is the head, shoulder, shoulder. And this got a nice double touch here. And if you look back to the left of this trip, this double, you'll see a horizontal top becomes a bottom, kablamo up into this, kablamo back. As you got all day for this now, we could be tumbling down the stairway here, so if I'm wrong about this trade, that means we're going to come toppling down into, of course, I would just blow up this account and then open another account, and then I'd have buy orders here at this top, which is a pretty hefty top, which would mean they'd have to, they've already probed into this area repeatedly to pick up all the guys that want to get on the long train because they want to ride it up, and then the short train, the train on the way down could be this channel here, but I'm kind of betting it's going to be a little more consolidation here. Gets above this area here. Actually, I'm hoping it gets back to here, comes down. Possible retest. If it starts retesting this too much, then it's just going to topple because it's just run out of buyers. But there's definitely a mad dash into the new kid on the block here, which is the New Zealand dollar, because nice interest rates, so they're paying a lot on their money. So yeah, we could come down into this. Walk down into this wedge all the way back to the starting gate where this whole thing started. That's possible too. But just for the moment, I'm long on this top bottom. I did the 1 hour top bottoms. I think this is painfully obvious. There's a flat bottom, became a top, and then that became the flipping point. And You know, once this trend line here was broken. Of course, you got to be able to draw these. You know, if you can find the tops, you know, there's a top, connect the dots, crashes through, never looks back. My first target's going to be to get out here on the 1 hour. So I'm going to dump this whole position if we get it to here or to here. Now, if it can close the window into here, I would dump the whole thing and place pendings to buy more back in this spot, because I don't want to overpay. If it comes back to here, I buy more, or even here, this top bottom. So a big support area in there, and then this is the daily marching, hopefully back to 86, dump the whole thing, and then it rejects 86 like it did here, and then 85 certainly the no-brainer buy. So if it toppled all the way down in here tonight and went through all the way back to the where I got in, started to stop me out a little bit, I just break out another account and load it up. You know, I just keep trudging through the tundra. Here's my other account. This is testing out this algorithm. It's actually here's a 15-minute retracement, and I just put it on all guys every 15 minutes. Come by here, and every half hour, whatever. I was just going to lay these in, and it's just going to put them on 3 pairs that are kind of diverse. Australian, Euro, and Swiss. And then I'll lay in the half-hour version, which is deeper, and just see if I get picked up. If it's no harm, no foul. If it doesn't come down and spike into these, I get a retrace trade on this as a half-hour retrace. And then let's see, got this guy running the same thing. This one's a little more aggressive. These are 15-minute orders here, and everybody gets one regardless. This is the pound, the euro, and the Swiss. So I'm just running the style of entry, and here I could put in a this is going to be a trend orientated order, where it's designed to so we're going to get it back in this retest here. It's a British pound. That's the euro, Swiss, 4-hour chart. And it's just yeah, British pound's really not in any hurry to go up, I guess, sadly. I was hoping I could just we just blast the moon here, but it's having a problem getting the party started, so I'm just waiting for it to come back and pick me up on a possible retest here. Euros, those better. Euros, same story. Euro looks like it might be gone bye. Looks like it wants to fill down in here. Put some orders in here that really deep. Typically want to get in there with 75 pips deep. This lasts for 8 hours, this order. Okay, well, it's my New Zealand dollar trade. So this is first target here, 58.65, and that's it.